This is the YouGov poll, the Times survey results. Sample size, 1,657 concerned citizens answered a question between the 8th and 9th of September this year. Headline voting intention. As in, who are you going to vote for if an election was called tomorrow? Conservatives, 33%. Labour, 35%. Oh my God, that last bloke was right. It took long enough, didn't it? Good grief. A week ago, it was the Conservatives on 38% and Labour on 34%. Now Labour are on 35% and the Conservatives are on 33%. The Liberal Democrat... You remember the Liberal Democrats, don't you?
No.
Yeah, they used to be a thing. They're up 2 on 10. And look at the Greenies. The Greenies are on 9%.
Groovy.
They used to be the 3 or 4% party. Now they're the 9 or 10% party.
Yowza.
Good going, Greenies. But, and it's a huge, giant, wobbly but.
Oh, no.
Here is the actual statistic that matters. Now, I know that to give them their due, YouGov said that this is the headline voting intention, weighted by likelihood to vote, excluding those who would not vote, don't know, or refused. Yeah, I'll believe that when I see it. Because here is the age breakdown. Break it down. 18 to 24s would vote for the Labour Party. 50% of 18 to 24s would vote Labour. 50%. That's almost half. The Conservatives are on 9 amongst the young uns. Now, 25 to 49, when people are most economically active, bizarrely, they would vote for the Labour Party by a percentage of 42. 42% of 25 to 49s would vote for Labour. That's surprising. Only 26 for the cons. But when you get over 50, it all changes. 50 to 64-year-olds. The switch happens there. Conservatives are on 35 and Labour on 32. And for 65 plus, oh my God, they've never even heard of the Labour Party. 50 is almost the exact mirror image of the young uns. Labour would hoover up half of the votes of the 65 plus. So keep all of that in mind. Over 50, it goes Conservative. And, crucially, they asked, are you absolutely certain to vote? And, of course, the young ones aren't. They can't be bothered. Because, it's like so boring. and I forgot. And they're all the same anyway. Nothing ever changes, More, I mean this with great love and affection, kids. You're all morons. The 18 to 49-year-olds, only 48% of them will be absolutely certain to vote. If you're 50 plus, 67%. So that's it. It's over. Tories win again. 67% above 50. 48% below 50. Morons. We're surrounded by morons. But that was a pretty big turnaround, don't you think? In 1 week. The Conservative Party had an unassailable lead, and it was pretty much where it has been for like the last year. 38%, 40%, there or thereabouts. And in 1 week, it flipped. So what changed in those 7 days? An extra 1.25% on national insurance, that's what. So think about it. A combination of the worst death rate and the worst economic hit from coronavirus didn't do it. The hundreds of thousands of ill and dead didn't do it. The running down of the health service in the last 11 years didn't do it. The austerity that forced councils to close pools and libraries and decrease care and shut services didn't do it. The running down of the police service, the cuts to the magistrates' courts and the consequent rise in crime didn't do it. The billions of pounds of our money washing up on the shores of distant tax havens and into the accounts of donors and friends didn't do it. And the constant gaslighting and lying and phony promises, none of that mattered at all. But tax people an extra 1.25% on their national insurance and, oh my God, the roof falls in on their support. It's good to know where our priorities lie. Solely with ourselves. We don't care about anything. First call, concert. Hello, Sean.
Hello, son. How are you doing?
Great, mate.
Two quick points for you. The first point for your toothache, oil of cloves, mate. You can't beat it.
Yeah,
oil of cloves.
I've had a couple of pints already this evening, and it's done nothing.
You can't beat oil of cloves for toothache, mate. It's absolutely fantastic stuff.
Okay, then.
Right. We're ahead of the polls, thank God. Hey, it's took us long enough, hasn't it?
I can't believe it. I am stunned. It'll be a blip, I bet you.
It's a party for me, I tell you. I'm over the moon.
You're having a party.
Brian from Stockton will be going doolally.
Right.
Brian, stuff it up, you little bugger. Yeah.
All right, thanks a lot, Sean. I love it when callers start picking fights with each other.